Okay, let me go ahead. Mr. Elvis, I believe you are hearing somewhere, somehow. I greet you. God bless you. And my fellow panelists, you are welcome. I greet you all. God bless you all. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. God bless you greatly. And all the commenters and all the callers, you all welcome. God bless you all. Excuse me. You see, yes, it is good to think. Oh, it is always very good to think. He's a wise man. A wise man will think of his ways before he makes a move. But you know, for me, on this very one, it is very clear. Okay, it is very, very clear. You know, just when Mahmoud Yakubu, you all recall, was going all over the place, in fact, going all over the world, saying that Beavers and IREF are the game changer, unknown to Nigerians that they have a plan B. That was why the reason why it was so easy. That was why it was so easy for Yakubu. He was so confident of himself, saying all of that. Saying all of that. He was well aware ahead of time that there was a plan B. It's not that it was because, you know, since 2023, there has been this position by many people that, oh, it was when they saw that the rigging, when they saw that, you know, they are losing and then they have to. No. It has been pre-planned way ahead of time. That plan B, they have it already, they already, you know, have it in place just to pull the trigger if and when the need arise. And there was need for them to pull the trigger, and they did in February of 2023. So the same thing here. The only difference is that Nigerians are aware now. Back then, Nigerians did not know that these people have something in the cover, that they have a very big surprise for Nigerians. Now, Nigerians know. Nigerians know. So it's not an hidden secret. This is an open secret. So we already know. So I always said, I like the line of my brother, Dr. CM. He said, nothing to collate. There is nothing to collate. These guys are bent on rigging. They have sworn. It's like, you know, when you say someone's like a sworn, they have taken an oath. They must rig. Because without rigging, there is no way out for them. They cannot win. They can't even win a ward in Nigeria. I bet you. So they are bent on rigging. So there is nothing that will stop them. When I say nothing, I'm not excluding the Nigerian people. When I say nothing, I'm talking about laws, policies, regulations. All those ones will not stop them from rigging. They have everything at their disposal. The powers to make the laws. They have the security apparatus at their disposal. Everything. But not what they don't have. What they do not have is the Nigerian people on their side. So for me, it's not going to work. Having laid the foundation of what happened in 2023, and the fact that Nigerians were unaware, to today that is a different ballgame. Nigerians are well aware, and they do not have the Nigerian people behind them. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. But when someone is bent, when a criminal is bent, you know, an armed robber who is bent on going on an operation to go and rob, he will, no matter what you do, he will rob. He will go. No matter. Securities all over the place. Surveillance camera in houses, people put surveillance. It still does not stop criminals from entering, from coming in to steal, to rob, even in some cases to buy, knowing fully well that there are securities all over the place. If you lose your guard, they will come. The armed robbers will come. Even when you put everything there, armed robber will still come. These are armed robbers. And regardless the surveillance cameras, everything that you put there, they will still show up. So they are bent on rigging. But as I said, the difference now is that the Nigerian people are not on their side, and Nigerians are well aware. So we must not discountenance that. Very, very key here. Very, very key. So it will be, they will try. But I can see how desperate they are. How deeply desperate these people are. And let me say this on the Nigerian, some of the opposition. It's so disgraceful. I said it here yesterday or the other day. I said Senator Abaribe is a Confucianist, a proper one.
That guy, Jonathan, that guy is a chameleon.
He's a chameleon. He's a pure Confucianist. I said it here the other day. I said because I went back to to watch the video. They did that press conference they did last week after Akpabio said it's going to be transfer and not LA, and then all hell broke loose and all over the place. And then they did this, their quick, press conference to show Nigerians that they actually see. But for me, I came out yesterday. I said that was a charade, though, that this man is a pure Confucianist. Today, he proved it. He was the one who stood up on the floor of the Senate today. You stood up and you said, you put out a point of order according to the Senate rule that everybody has to bear his father's name, that they have to vote individually. You said it. You used the rule of the Senate. Few minutes later, the same Abaribe withdrew that. He withdrew his point of order. I'm waiting for Nigerian media. I'm waiting for chance of Arise News. I'm waiting.
It was the one. Sorry, Oga Jonathan. Yeah. It was the one that was saying transfer instead of transmit.
I'm waiting for chance of Arise News. I'm waiting for Sheung Okibaloye of channels, because these are the mainstream media in Nigeria as we know it today. I'm waiting for these people, whether they will show it, and they will ask him the question: what changed in that 5-minute period that you stood up, you raised a point of order that there must be votes, and then you withdrew it? You need to come and tell Nigerians what changed. These people are real criminals. There's no any other way, because they are bent, they are crooked, they are bent on rigging. They are bent on rigging. But as I've said earlier, on this one, it's not going to work for them. And I've stated the reason why it will not work. They will try. They will try. But they will meet their Waterloo. As I said earlier, the case of an armed robber who knows that there is surveillance camera. In fact, there are snipers on the roof of the building that you are coming, and you know you won't come back alive. But because you are bent, you are crooked, you are bent on going on that mission, that criminal mission, you will not come alive. That is just the way I see it, this very one. So if they are wise, they will do the needful. They will just do the needful. And again, I want to say, let me just end on this one. Again, I want to, give it up to those that came out in support of the protest. I want to appreciate all of them. Yeah, we need more of that. We need it to be sustained, and those like the likes of VDM, because Mr. Elvis, I watched your video earlier today. The first video on your platform that I watched today, I saw you put out VDM. You put out his video, his response. You put it out on your channel. Maybe if you need to show it for the purpose of this broadcast, because I have one or two things to say about it.
Has he spoken?
Yes, that was the first video Mr. Elvis posted today. So this morning, I took my time. Because in fact, I was so happy because I wanted to see what his response is going to be. And I can come to the conclusion without hesitation, unequivocally, that this guy knows nothing. He's a kid. He's so childish. Yes. He's so childish. When you are arrogant, not just only arrogant, when you are shamelessly arrogant, you will never be consistent and coherent. You can never be. When you are arrogant, he came out and he was doubling down. He was saying that people that came out did not even explain the reason. Explain it to us. Explain it to Nigerians. You have your platform. You have people following you. Explain this issue, this transmission and transfer. Please explain it to Nigeria in the simplest form. Explain it, because you claim that you know, but you never explain anything. No. But everything people have been saying, talking and explaining and re-explaining and re-explaining, you still came out, you said they didn't even explain, and you are not going to come out. You are not. Who are you? What the heck? Who do you think you are? What do you have? Is it not in that space, Nigeria, that you are? You have nothing. It is pure arrogance. You came out again to double down. Shame on you. So that's why I started by saying I thank all those that came out, people that I did not even expect. They did come out today. No man is indispensable. No man is indispensable. No man is indispensable. You see, when you go to a beach, to the riverside or to beach, the sand there, let me give you this analogy. And they said, a word is enough for the wise. So if you have opportunity to listen to this, I want you to lie down on your bed and think about this. Just perhaps you'll be a different man by the time you wake up. When you go to the seashore, the river, the beach there, you see the sand there. If you take your hand to make a mark on that sand, you make a mark there. I still did this last summer. I still did it. This past summer of 2025, I was at the beach. Use your hand, make a mark on that sand, and then step back when the tide comes again, and the tide retract. That mark, it will wipe it off. That will not be your case. You know, when that water come boom from the beach, it's that mark that you make there, it will wipe it off clean again. The old sand will be clean again. That is the case of a man who is arrogant, a man who thinks he is indispensable. May that not be your case. I love you, but I don't want you to be shamelessly arrogant. A word is enough for the wise. Mr. Elvis, I will leave it there. Thank you, guys.